bright and early, and I gotta tell you, I just don't know what to make of this weather. It's 29 degrees in April. I mean, no one in their right mind is gonna be out selling anything today. That's the sad part about it. Or will they be? I don't know. Let's go see. So it's cold out this morning, but you know what? It's also clear, and there's a lot of people here, a lot of action, a lot of hustle and bustle. So that's what I want to see. I gotta hope there's a lot of people here today selling games, and that we're gonna come away with those games. And, you know, I'm looking around, and you know, at first I'm really not seeing anything. So eventually I come to this table, and there's bins all over this table, right? So when you see that many bins, you're like, okay, I gotta start digging, right? Because the odds are pretty good there's gonna be something video game related in one of these. And sure enough, I don't find any games, but I do find this controller, and it's like, what is this, right? I mean, I can tell what it is. It's obviously PlayStation, right? But is it PS1, PS2, both? I don't know. It's a Logitech, but I've never seen this controller before, and you gotta wonder, is this rare? Is this worth anything? You know, when you've never seen it before. And I guess what's really amazing about this thing is how great of condition it's in. I mean, it's got these rubber grips on the side, and there's virtually no wear on it. I mean, it just looks fantastic. And I've had a lot of luck with third-party controllers on the PS1 and PS2 systems in the past. So I gotta find out how much this is.
You selling this stuff over here, man?
Yep.
What would you get on this thing?
If it's on that table, it's $1.
All right, well, I'll take a shot on it for $1.
So this is the dollar table. Okay, good to know. Got to keep digging. And come to find out what this Logitech controller is, it is PlayStation 2, okay? And it's pretty rare, okay? I mean, I've looked and I can't find anything to compare it to. There are no sold listings, but there is one listing for sale with 3 watchers, and it's at about 35 bucks. So yeah, I mean, this is uncommon at the very least, and I really like this thing. I'm going to take it for a test drive later on. I bet you I'm not going to be able to let go of this thing. There's people putting items into these bins off this guy's trailer, you know, as we're talking, so there's more being added. I look in the same bin, and here's a Starlink add-on, alright? Yeah, I know what Starlink is. I have Starlink. I haven't even bothered to open Starlink. I haven't gotten around to it. I mean, you know how it is, backlog and everything. I bought it for PS4 when it was on clearance for like $7, and had I waited it out, I could have got the Switch version, you know, for the same price. It was $30 at the time, so I passed on it. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a fun game. I imagine I will have fun with it eventually, but the thought has crossed my mind that when I eventually get to opening this product up, if I like it and I want the add-ons, they may not be there to grab on the cheap anymore. So yeah, here this is. If I can get it for $1, I gotta take this home too. So I keep poking around in the area, and there's not much else going on, so I'm stopping by the resellers table that I've been warming back up to here recently. We've gotten some things from. I want to go back through his retro controllers and stuff, and just make sure we're not leaving anything on the table there, so to speak. And the controllers are here, but there seems to be flaws with everything I look at. It's either got a crack in the casing, or there's a rip in the button, or there's a tear in the wire, you know, just things that you're not really going to be able to fix. But there is an SG Pro Pad here, a 6-button Sega Genesis controller. And, you know, you've got to have Sega Genesis 6-button controllers. My original one still works from back in the day. The definitive way to play the Sega Genesis, you've just got to have it. Especially for games like Street Fighter 2, right? And I mean, who wasn't playing that back in the day? But here is this thing, right? And it looks fantastic. It's in good condition. I know that I've got to have this thing.
How much you doing on these, man?
That one is $8, man.
$8 on a zapper isn't bad. I mean, 16, 17 bucks, even upwards of 20 is kind of the going rate. But you know, you got to ship these, you got to pay fees on them. There's just not a lot of meat on the bone there to take a risk on one of these things.
I also have a Wii. I have a Wii.
You got another Wii.
Yeah, I have another Wii. Oh yeah, you got the one last week.
Well, yeah, I'll take a look at it, man.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Hot diggity dog. Now we're talking. And we know where this guy was last time on Wii's. So we may have a deal here. I am very interested to take a look at this thing and see what kind of condition it's in.
Got the Wii, I got the control, I got the cables. I got the original, what's the name, sensor bar over there.
Oh, you do? Okay. What are you asking on all this?
I mean, I'll sell everything separate.
Yeah, separate, yeah, but we're hoping we're going to get all this stuff here. So I'm looking for a bundled price that I don't know I'm going to get.
If you had to sell the whole box, what would you do?
Huh?
What would you sell me the whole box for?
I don't know, just shoot me an offer. I mean, that's,
And what would you get on that guy?
I want $5.
I'm gonna do that.
So I'm doing the Pro Pad regardless for $5. That's a great deal. Definitely need another one of those in my arsenal, in my parts bin. But, oh man, looking through the games here, the Wii Sports games are here, both sports and resort, and they're in good shape, right? So that's paramount. That's of utmost importance that we get those with this system.
Deer Drive. Yeet Deer Drive.
So what I start doing is I start scraping off the cheese. We're pulling out the fitness cheese, all these fitness games. And there's a lot of just dance in here too, but those tend to be very saleable. The fitness stuff, usually no. So I'm hoping I can pull those out and maybe lower my overall bundle price on what I'm actually taking home.
That one is $5.
So I wouldn't have any use for these really, so I could let you do those separately for somebody else, but this is $5. Would you take 60 for it?
60? Nah, man, really. I mean, see, the thing is, you know, like just the Wii, you know, I can do like I did last time. I can do 30 with the Wii with one control, you know. But you know, each additional I can.
We're
do,
good there. I'll do that.
But each additional nunchuck or controller, it will be like at least $5.
Okay.
And in the games, I normally do 4, but I can do 3.
Okay. I think we can probably work something out there.
$30 on the Wii and $3 per game is pretty much fair considering what's here. Alright, so I gotta get this stuff, but I gotta tell you, you gotta be fast, right? When you're sitting there looking at something, when you know you got something, you start feeling eyes on your back, right? They're closing in from all around. There's other resellers circling, right? They see you're looking at something, right? And they want to know what it is. They'll reach over your shoulder. It gets crazy, man. I know that I gotta value these out and move quickly.
All right, I think we got something going here.
You got it?
I think we got something here. So, and I do want to do this. So let's see. And we got the AV cable, power, that, controllers, and then 3 on the games. So we do 30 on those.
35, because the last time I give you only one of this, so it'd be 35.
Okay.
35. And
35.
It'd be 12, it'd be 45, 47, 53 bucks.
So can we call it 50 even? Would you be good with that?
Man, I'm already giving you a good deal. Yeah, just give me 50 bucks.
All right. Have you got a little bag, man?
Yeah.
So $50 for the Wii bundle. I'm getting the Sega Genesis Pro Pad and, you know, a couple of games, right? But now that we've got that secured for 50 bucks, now we can go through and we can value some of the other things. I've got to make sure that I'm not slipping on anything. And come to find out, I am. These Just Dance games, some of them are fetching as much as $20 a piece. Who is doing all this dancing? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't get it. Those games are definitely not for me. But if they're worth something, they're worth something. We can't leave them here. There's a Just Dance 15. That's probably the newest one. Again, I just don't get it. I mean, you can play these games sitting down. You're just waving the Wiimote in the air. I mean, I don't know. No thanks. Not for me. But there is such a ridiculous demand for these things. And then here we've got NASCAR or kart racing. I mean, you had me at kart racing, you know, that's usually always a good time, especially on the Wii. And this game seems to be true to form, built in the Mario Kart format. You know, you're racing down a track, you're picking up items, you're shooting them at the other racers, trying to win and whatnot. So, I mean, if the physics are good, how bad could it possibly be? I think I'm going to pick this one up too. There's also a Call of Duty World at War here, and if you've played the Call of Duty games on the Wii, you know those are the wild, wacky action bike versions of Call of Duty with the zapper and all that. I can't do it. Cannot do it. Not for me, but, you know, I'm going to do a no-look on this. Hopefully it's worth something. It's definitely cool enough that I don't want to leave it here. I get a look at the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 stuff that the dude has got, and you know, it's good stuff, but it's priced on up there, right? It's right about around retail, because he knows he'll get that, right? So nothing for me there. Still kind of cool to look at, but yeah, I think we know what we need to do here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the rest of these from you too. Okay. So 18. I should be able to fit them down in here too.
I'm grabbing the other 6 games for $3 a piece for $18, and no haggling, right? We've already done enough of the dance here. You don't want to dance too much, right? You just want to keep a rapport going, you know. Eventually you just got to let them have what they're asking on some things, because again, you want to stay warm, you want to keep the relationship going, you want to keep coming back to these guys, and you hope that they've got good stuff tucked away for you each and every time, and that you can do more business. So on we venture, right? I'm moving along to another table here, and immediately I see another Wii. Yeah, another Wii. Just a lone Wii console sitting there by itself. No wires, no parts or anything, and you know, it's looking to be in kind of rough shape.
You selling this one?
Yeah. Do $5 on it. It does work. I tested it with the cords and shit I have at the house. It's just nasty looking.
$5, I'm totally taking a shot on this. I mean, yeah, it's going to need parts, but we found parts very cheap for the Wii, and we're always scavenging for parts on the weekly anyway. You know, odds are good we're going to find them even cheaper than what they retail for, so I think I can make money on this thing. And when they throw these consoles to the side like this, to me there's just a better chance that there's a bonus disc hidden inside.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'd give you 5 for it, I guess. Maybe I can find the parts. How about this little guy?
And there's an amiibo here, and I'm trying to get a full collection of amiibos, right? And I'm almost there. But here's this one, right? Chibi Robo, and you know, this was bundled in with a 3DS game when it came out. I was never a Chibi Robo guy back in the day. I don't know anybody that was. It just didn't sing to me, and I didn't pick it up. And even when they had the amiibo available separately, like you see right here, I didn't pick it up at the retail level either. But here it is right here. If I can get it for cheap, we're taking it home.
I'll do 2 on him.
Cool. Alright.
And here's one of these little plug-and-plays, and goodness knows if you watch this show by now, you know I love plug-and-plays no matter what they are. And this doesn't have any parts either, but it's battery operated, needs a post-type AV cable that I've probably got in my parts department somewhere. So I'm going to take a shot on this too for $1, right? You know, we have so much fun on our community live streams on the show when we take tours of these little units and just play the games on them and see what they have. So might be fun for one of those in the not too distant future. I mean, for $1, we're going to take a shot on it.
So what about $7 for the bag? Would you do that? We got this little guy.
Yeah, we'll do that.
$1 a piece on those, $5 for the machine.
I'm trying to get rid of stuff today.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I bundle all 3 things, $7, bag it up. Fantastic. We'll definitely make money on the Wii when we put some parts with it. We got an amiibo we needed. This table was totally worth stopping at. As cold as it was today, I thought today was going to be a no-go, but we got some stuff. We got a really nice Wii bundle, and then we ended up getting another Wii too that needs parts, but if it works, you know, we're in it so cheap, the parts aren't going to cost too much. We're still going to be able to make money on that and make it a whole bundle. So excited about that. Lots to take a look at and lots to value up. We got to go look at the numbers. Let's get back to the Mer Cave. So we're up here checking out the Wiis that we got today, and well, we're hoping that they work, 1, but 2, we're always hoping for that extra special bonus game disc slid in the drive. Got these hooked up now. We're gonna power them on and we're gonna see what we got. Let's check it out. All right, the first one's powered on. Let's hit eject. Whoa! The dance games. Now wait a minute. Now we got this with the bundle, right? We got Just Dance 4. I mean, is it not in here? I looked at it. No, it's in here. I'll say I looked at all of them. So there's an extra Just Dance 4. How much dancing can you possibly be doing that you need 2 copies of this? I mean, it's in decent shape, so I'm flabbergasted. How much Just Dance could there possibly be? You have backup copies of this. Wii number 2, we're hitting eject. No way. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 12. What a great pull. I'm liking that. It's in great shape. We're pulling bonus discs on both of these. Are you kidding me right now? That's great. That's just great. This is the one you want to pull too. The Masters, man. This is the money right here. Even disc-only copies of these games are fantastic finds, especially Tiger 12, a $40 game even in this condition. These 2 games add $50 of value to our haul and $35 of extra net profit after shipping and fees. Man, we're having too much fun this week, I gotta tell you what. We got some great things, we got some cool stuff to look at, and it's always great when you go out and you're like, I don't know if the conditions are right for today, you know, there may not be any action, but then there is action, and there's bags of stuff, and there's games to look at, and you come away, you know, a winner. So fantastic stuff today. Definitely going to make money on what we got, and we got some cool things to hold on to as well. You know, keepers for this week. You know, we got the SG Pro Pad. Can't have too many 6-button controllers laying around for retro gaming. Very glad to have that. We're going to keep the toy add-ons, right? We got the Amiibo. We got the Starlink piece from when we finally decide to get into Starlink. And then there's Wii Sports. Can you imagine not having a copy of Wii Sports in this day and age? I must have had 300 copies come through this game room, you know, over time. I've financed a lot of what's in here, you know, buying and selling Wii Sports copies, but it's always worth so much, I always get rid of it, right? So, I mean, now we're going to hold on to a copy, I think, finally. We had so much fun with this game as a family. Here it is in great condition, in its sleeve. So, this is my forever copy of Wii Sports for sure. So that's going to do it for this week. Hey, what did you think about the things that we got today? You know, I want to know what you think about the things that we got today. Do you have any of the things that we got today? Do you enjoy some of the things that we got today? Let me know what you think about everything that you saw here in this video today in the comment section of this video, because you know that I love getting a conversation going with you right here on the Emceemur Show. Something that we do a lot of. Hope that you're enjoying the series. Hope that you liked this video. Hope you're going to drop a like on this video. Most importantly, if you have not already done so, hope you're going to subscribe to the Emceemur Show and be a part of our nation, because we're rising up all the fantastic things we do right here on the show. You need to be a part of it. Make sure that you smash that notification bell so you're always first to know when new content goes live. Content like this right here, game hunting. We're just getting into the season, right? I mean, the weather's not even fully transformed yet. We got so much more action coming this year and in years beyond. I can't wait to get to all of it. I can't wait to share all of it with you. Emceemur signing off for this fantabulous episode, and I will see each and every one of you again on the next one.